Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. I'll be mentioning three signs of the end of time, of Qiyamah, that are being fulfilled in 2022. In fact, I would even argue they were fulfilled even in the year 2021, 2020, 2020, 2020, so many 2020s. But the point here is that, brothers and sisters, we are living at the end of time, and I'll be sharing three signs of them. Number one, dear my sisters, is the fact that Rasulullah, he mentioned in a hadith, he said that لا تقوم الساعة حتى يمطر الناس مطرا عما ولن تموت الأرض شيئا. He said again, the hadith is very, very clear that يمطر الناس مطرا عما. We people will get will get a lot of rain, مطرا عما. ولن, then he said, even though you get a lot of rain, ولن تموت الأرض شيئا, but nothing will grow from it. The way you can take a look at this hadith is that the rainwater will become corrupt. The rainwater will become very, very unsafe to use. And I will be actually showing you an article that I was reading, recently published in the newspaper. If you're not reading newspaper, you should. And it said that rainwater, quote, rainwater everywhere on earth contains unsafe levels of quote, forever chemicals, and quote, linked to cancer and other illness, study finds. So this is coming from a study, not from hadith, not from Muslim, not from me, not from a sheikh. It is coming from the scientists themselves. They are saying that we are studying the rainwater and we are finding that it is not safe. It has a level of chemicals that are very, very unsafe. So what the hadith said, that you get a lot of rain, there is no problem in rainwater getting everywhere on earth. Wherever you go, wherever you travel, you get actually too much rainwater. Sometimes you see streets are being flooded. I will talk about this in a second more, inshallah, in details, but let me back up a little bit. You get a lot of rainwater, you see flooding happening. Rainwater everywhere on earth has been found to contain dangerous levels of man-made forever chemicals linked to cancer. Now the hadith, when we study the hadith, so the scientists, they are saying is unsafe. The hadith said that this rainwater will not, وَلَن تَمُّتَ الْأَرْضُ شَيْئًا, it will not grow anything on land. So it means the rainwater will become polluted, will become corrupt. Now this study, perfluorocholine and polyfluorocholine substances, also known PFAS, have many uses, including in firefighting foams, the non-stick coatings on frying pans and textiles. Okay, again, this is what the study is saying, that this is the element that we find in the rainwater that is very, very unsafe, and these elements are actually found in textile, frying pans, stick coatings and things like that. They are thought to get into the environment through industrial emissions, transfer from packaging, wastewater, and evaporation from the foams. Again, rainwater getting mixed up with all of this toxicity. Researchers from Stockholm University, ETZ Zurich, have conducted laboratory field work on the presence and transport of PFAS for the past decade. They claim they can be found in rainwater and snow in even the most remote locations on earth, like Antarctica and Tibet. Dear my sisters, this rainwater, the Rasulullah said, will not be of any use, can be corrupted, and it is, according to this study, it is actually polluted, found even in the remote corner of the world. Wherever you go, in other words, you see the hadith coming true. Wallahi, this is how you see as a believer. The fluorinated chemicals have been linked to a wide range of human health concerns, including cancer, immune system disorders, and obesity and fertility issues. Subhanallah. Just one thing, just one hadith, it clarifies what we will see in rainwater, which is toxicity, which is it is not gonna help grow any vegetation. No plant will grow from it. Rather, at the same time, what we will see is that we are getting a lot of actually rainwater. Now this is what brings me to the next point, which is this one. So three signs, remember? So that was number one. Number two is this one. Recently, this is in Riyadh. Take a look. You can argue, brother, this happen every year. No problem, you can argue with that. But it does bring us back to the hadith. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "La taqumu as-saatu hatta that the hour will not establish until hatta tawd al-arb muruja wa anhara." Rasulullah said, the hour will not establish until the land of the Arab will become muruj and hara, luscious, and it will have a lot of rainwater, a lot of springs of water. So this is again another sign of the end of time, of the Qiyamah. So this is my second point. As you can see, this is happening right in Riyadh in Saudi Arabia. Downtown looks like flood water. Happens all the time, yes, but it does also remind us about the hadith where Rasulullah said this is going to be a common phenomenon. In the past, there was no rainwater. In the past, it was all snow. Then we came out of the ice age, and now we're where? We're heading back to the time where we will see a lot of water. The ice age, it melted away. It developed into some kind of like water puddles, rivers and oceans, and now we are going back to seeing exactly what we have seen in the past. Water everywhere. That's my point. And number 3, dear and sisters, the sign that I want to talk to you about is going to be the last hadith that I want to share with you, is where Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he prophesied about the end of time will happen when we will have فَيَسْتَمِعُونَ لِلْمَلْحَمَةِ. They will gather together against you to do what? To fight. Malhama. Just like they gathered together in the year 2001 when US, its allies, they all ganged up, wallahi, on the Muslims in the name of terrorism, whatever, all this nonsense. They gather together to fight Muslims. How many people got killed in Afghanistan, Iraq, Syria, even today? Allah, millions. So the hadith had been fulfilled in a way, but it will come to a point where you see the hadith is being literally fulfilled. And how that will happen? It will happen when they will declare a formal war on the Muslims. And that the declaration of war will happen against the Mahdi, not on just the Muslims, but on the Mahdi, the army of Mahdi. That's what the hadith is talking about when it says that فَيَسْتَمِعُونَ لِلْمَلْحَمَةِ. They will gather together for malhama. Against who? Not only just the Muslims, but the Mahdi, when the Mahdi will be here. Dear my sisters, so these are the 3 signs that I want to talk to you. I have a few comments here. Mohin Khan, brother, I keep waiting for Imam Mahdi. How to get more patient? Saif, hi. Mohin Khan again, and Dajjal will have technology about that allows him to get rain from the sky. Saif, is Euphrates River actual Furat river mentioned by Prophet Muhammad? And then I have another comment by Circle Edge. Great questions. How to have patience in the time? Well, because now it is so tough. Good times are coming. So harder the test is, the reward is gonna get only better. So our patience at this time, in this time of fitna and of time Qiyamah, will be rewarded by Allah giving us righteous, caliph like the Mahdi. So you have to understand, yes, it is hard to have patience, have sabr, but the reward is immense. And then brother Saif, he mentioned about the Euphrates River, the Furat River. Yes, it is the Euphrates River. Yushikul Furat. Furat is the Arabic term, and its English means Euphrates. So yes, the same thing. Euphrates River or Furat River, same thing. And then brother asked another question. Dajjal's technology allows him to get rain from the skies. Of course, we have seen this is actually happening in UAE. They have this cloud seeding technology where they can get rain in whichever part they want of the country. So yeah, it is happening in a way, but we should not say this is from Dajjal, right? But yes, of course, when Dajjal comes, he will not use any technology. He will say, he will just command the sky to rain, it will rain. Okay, there is no technology for Dajjal. Salam Ahmed Azam, great job. Walaikum Salam. Libaks Ashari, Jazakallah khair for all of these comments. Great questions. If you have any more comments, please let me know. These are some of the signs that I talked. There's some of the alamat that I talked in this video, but there are many more inshallah that we'll be talking in the future. If you're somebody interested in this topic, subscribe to this channel. I'll see you in the next video. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.